we are starting the Boss Book Tour. New York City, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Atlanta, Orlando, Austin, Chicago, Toronto, Seattle, Los Angeles, Manchester, Birmingham, London, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Delhi, Calgary, Vancouver, Dubai, Philippines, Hong Kong, Perth, Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland, Malaysia, Singapore, Trinidad and Tobago.
What time is it?
It is boss mode time! That's money! Where in the world is Superwoman today? New York City!
I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Lily for writing How to Be a Boss. It's been a couple of years since I have been in the workplace, so reading this book actually was a really nice reminder about getting back to the basics and remembering the art of hustling hard and keeping focused on what's important. And I needed that reminder, and I'm very grateful that she wrote the book, because when I was growing up, a book like this really didn't exist, let alone something written by a young woman who is a successful entrepreneur with huge impact and influence. That was never available to me in the bookstores. So I think that this book is a wonderful legacy, at least in terms of influencing the next generation of young ladies and young leaders in the world. And that is an amazing contribution to humanity. So thank you, Lily. You got my support, and I will always follow you.
Show 5, Atlanta. We are gonna walk on that stage and teach everyone how to bring out their inner boss.
When I tell you, it's the most motivational inspo you will ever see. The venue was so intimate and small, and we all felt so close to Lily, like she was talking to us personally, and I left the show feeling so inspired and like I could conquer the world and that I could do anything and succeed, because Lily makes you feel that way. I just want to say a big thank you to all of the team that helped Lily to put this show on. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to see her, and she went to so many places. And also a huge special thank you to Lily for inspiring us, for motivating us, and for loving Team Super as much as we love. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Toronto, the show 9 every hometown show. The mission is to kill this. Here we go!
The show was so inspirational and motivational. It made me think and reflect about my life and my decisions, and it also made me realize the value of hard work. And it was such a great experience, not only because the show was so good, but we got to meet so many other Team Super members there, and it was just so great overall. We also got to meet Kyle and Humble, and I'm so blessed and grateful that I was able to attend the show. And I just want to thank Lily and the rest of the team for making the show possible and coming to Toronto. Thank you.
LA, I am feeling lit right now.
Lily, I have to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the hard work and dedication that you put into every single step of this tour. Thank you to your team and to Kyle, because you guys have truly motivated so many of us around the world. I have to say that some of the most important things that I have learned are to dig deep, and that I have to be in love with myself before I can truly unleash my inner boss. I can say that I've never been so happy or motivated any other night of my life. So thank you for that, and I can't wait to see what other amazing things you have planned this year.
Say you ready, Birmingham?
One thing I learned was to be present, because I feel that being present is such an amazing thing, and it means that you'll enjoy the experience 100 times more than you would if you were seeing it for a phone screen. It's sort of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. The last time Lily was in the UK was 2 years ago, and this was such an amazing, surreal experience, and being present made it 100 times better. I also learned how to let go of FOMO. That's a big thing as well. I haven't been able to put it into practice yet, but I hope at some point I am able to, and I'll get better at work. The thing I liked about the show was the whole genuineness and authenticity of it, and I loved her passion. And I just want to thank the team for such an incredible effort, and I want to just thank them for putting in so much of their time and their energy to come out and, you know, speak to us and to put on such an incredible show.
Come back to India, y'all treat me right.
It was a roller coaster of motivation and inspiration, because with every part I was inspired, and I knew that I'm going to change. And yes, I have changed a lot of things in my life, so it's not like I just saw and I forgot it, but I have applied so many things. So I'm like really thankful that I attended the show.
Hi Lily, it's Samkin, and the Boss Book Tour show was so magical, so inspiring, and it made me more confident, it made me self-aware, and it just changed me in so many ways. Thank you so much for making it happen. And Kyle, the way you hold it for Team Super, thank you so much. You're the queen without any tantrum. Thank you so much.
Dubai, my city!
What I'd like to say about the book tour is that it personally changed my life. There were such simple yet beautiful tips in the book. The book literally talks about how to be a boss, and that we need to build a strong foundation, and that there is no elevator to success. There's only stairs. And one thing I look for in an author is that they should practice what they preach. And in Lily, I'm so happy to say that she really does do that. And I have so much to learn, and I'm trying to implement this in my daily life. Being a doctor is hard, but I need to hustle harder to get to my goals, and I have mainly Lily to thank.
Philippines, Manila. Bet all of the Filipinos who were there were truly present, felt that present, was graced by her presence and her words, because it's something you can't explain. You walked out of that place a different person, because that is how impactful she was and how she presented herself. It's very different from reading the book and seeing her there, seeing her command the stage, and the words in the book just come to life. As a fan, I'm just proud. As a Filipino, all I could say is salamat, salamat, salamat sa'yo, and mahal kita.
Sydney, holy crap, you were amazing!
And the show was incredible. Like, it was so inspiring, and overall, like, I got to meet so many people from Twitter that I had been talking to for like a month before the show. And like, Lily brings together such a beautiful like group of people all across the world. I honestly cannot thank her enough for this experience in order to help me grow as an individual, and realize that I have potential and that it's up to me to take my life wherever I want.
I felt like I had some type of spiritual awakening or something at this show. It was so good. I was able to understand the things in the book a lot better after seeing your show. I just want to say thank you so much, because this book and your show changed my life. Thank you so much to you, Lily, and to your team for putting together such an amazing show.
Let's do New Zealand now, class!
It's incredible. She elaborated on the chapters that were in her book, and all her examples that she gave were ones that you can relate to. A lot of times celebrities will say things that are so unrealistic in your life because you're not facing the same problems that they are, because you're just not up to where they are. And she made it feel like she knew how we're feeling, and she's just like one of us. She was so hilarious, and I could not stop smiling and laughing the whole time. We did Three Little Birds, and it just made us all feel united, and Team Super is a family. And I'm so glad that we can share the happiness that she's given to us and back to her. Thank you, Lily, for everything that you've done for Team Super.
Show number 29! Malaysia for the first time ever!
One thing that I learned from Boss Book Show is that you have to get uncomfortable and step out of your comfort zone. That's like one of the most important things, and I used to be so like, oh my god, what if I do this and I'll be awkward, it'll turn out very bad. But it's actually, you know, you just have to give it a try. Like, there's this one segment called Get Uncomfortable, where Lily asks everyone to give high five. First I was like, oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. How am I supposed to do this? It will be so awkward. But then once I did it, it was like, oh god, Jesus, I'm never looking back again. And then the second try, I was like, okay, this is getting better. And then third, fourth, and then the last one, I'm like, oh my god, we are basically friends right now. So yeah, I feel like that's the thing. So you just have to get uncomfortable and change your mindset. And Lily really made me think deeply into these things. And the show is really funny. She makes like really good jokes. Thank Lily for coming to Malaysia. Never in a million years I thought Lily would come to Malaysia. It's just one of my dreams to meet her, and she made me feel so secure, loved, so warm.
Singapore, let's do it!
And one thing I've learned on book tour is to be unapologetic myself. It's okay that I'm weird, it's okay that I'm different, because you know, we are all unique in our own unique ways. There's no shortcut to success, that we really have to take the stairs. Working hard and being productive in our daily life goes a really long way. And one thing that Lily taught me on the book tour is how to be a boss.
This is the last show! We're gonna make it lit!
I had the privilege of going to the last book tour stop in Trinidad and Tobago, and what I learned and what stood out to be the most was to have values and not hobbies. Because there will be people or situations that will test you, and you need to stand strong in what you know and what you believe. And I know our show had to be moved countless of times, and I just want to say thank you for going above and beyond for us, and hopefully any time that we had that we were able to show you how much we loved you and how much we appreciate you, and can't wait for you to come back soon.
Boss Book Tour, that is a wrap. And so